Welcome to Morning Drawfee, where we take your dumb suggestions
and make even dumber drawings.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Jacob.
And guys, we had so much fun drawing
this right here.
Drawing Kris.
Our good boy Kris from the Legends of Kris.
The Legends of Kris, the many Legends of Kris.
11 games and counting in the series.
Our JRPG character. And we're back. We're back in the world of Kris.
And I for one can't wait to
we got many suggestions, many requests to draw a villain for this series.
I'm just gonna put Kris over here because I need
scale?
him for scale, and I need him so I can make sure the villain is kind of
the opposite,
his counterpart. Yeah,
right. Many people suggested this, but I'm gonna thank Muggle Lord for the suggestion because when I was scrolling through the comments, that was the first one of it that I saw.
And I'm not gonna thank Muggle Lord.
Good.
I won't do it. You can't make me.
That's fair. Jacob's already in a villainous mood. He's getting into character.
Yeah.
So what? Again, for the uninitiated, JRPG stands for Japanese role-playing game. There are many sorts. It's a pretty broad category, but some elements that all JRPGs have is I get a spunky hero, and some sort of god figure that you.
Isn't that weird how most JRPGs end with you murdering God?
You have to kill some sort of god by the end.
It's an attack on Christmas.
It's an attack
on religion.
Yeah.
It's an attack on Titan.
Like in Pokemon, you fight God, right? You fight the Pokemon god.
You fight the Pokemon god, yeah.
Eventually. It took a couple games to get there. Mewtwo's kind of like a Pokemon. He's like a created, either like a god or some sort of like perfect being.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Depending which route you want to go.
So
we also, I should note, many of our British and Canadian fans had some fun with the fact that
they had a bit of a giggle.
They had a bit of a giggle because we kept calling our hero Kris Spunky, and Spunk means semen.
It means semen.
And
here's the thing. We know that.
We know that. That's not...
We're just playing it cool, you guys.
It means that in America, too. We just were able to chill about it for, like, a second.
Yeah, we're grown-up adults.
We're grown-up adults.
And we can handle hearing the word spunk.
We can say spunk as many times as we want. And, yes, I'm thinking of semen right now. You know what? It's a life-giving... part of the reproductive process, guys. I don't know where you think you came from, but we were
I
all
got news for you.
We were all spunks.
We all came from
We were all spunks in our daddy's balls at one point or other.
We were each individual spunks.
Yeah.
And look at us now, spunky heroes of our own lives.
Spunky heroes of our own lives. So yeah, so just cool it, all right?
Just cool it. Just chill.
Or don't. We don't care. It's fine. It's literally we have fun.
Do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want, guys.
Frankly. We got our own lives. You got your thing going on. Don't worry about it.
I like this guy. So like the bad guy is just sort of like in Final Fantasy, you got Cloud and Sephiroth. Cloud is like sort of like a fuck up with cool hair.
Yeah,
Sephiroth,
fuck up with cool hair
Sephiroth
is a good way to describe most JRPG heroes.
Is like
look at this fuck up with cool hair. What do you think he's gonna do? Save the world?
What, do you think just because you got cool hair that means you're less of a fuck up? Yeah, it does.
It does mean that.
It means that.
Yeah, I want to make him a little more.
So Sephiroth is like he's like the cool, the good. He's the best warrior, the ultimate soldier. But he's got kind of lame hair. He's got just like regular long hair.
Yeah, and as you can see here, I'm following a similar tactic.
Yeah.
Whereas our hero Kris, look at that hair.
It's up.
It's up. I'll draw a line for you.
Yeah,
Look at this.
Look at that. Okay.
Up.
Here's where
it goes.
We've got the Madden play-by-play going.
You take that hair, flop it down.
Flop it down.
Hashtag
Flop
flop it down.
Flop it down on the hair to To make your villain. Guys, if you're ever stuck in, your writing, your drawing process, just flop it down.
Just flop it down. That's all you need to do. And then just take all the characteristics that your hero would have and flop those down too.
So Kris has a very exposed neck. So it looks like this dude is wearing some sort of a thick neck brace. He's in court. He's in court for a civil suit where he got whiplash. He's claiming he got whiplash, so he's got to wear his neck brace.
Perhaps a pauldron.
Yeah,
just one.
Asymmetry. Asymmetry is still important.
Yeah,
that's the one thing that they have in common is they love their asymmetrical, too many belts, too many buckles deal.
Yeah, and unlike our intrepid hero Kris, this guy
hands not on his hips,
and he's kind of a bit more of a dour fellow. He's not as
he's more serious.
But here's the thing also is that he and Kris grew up together.
Right.
They were both orphans. Raised by the same family.
There might even be
and he's in your party for a time.
An intro sequence where you're both kids.
There definitely
and they're
is.
Just playing, and you maybe have to make some sort of decisions regarding maybe there's an injured animal on the side of the road.
Yeah.
And this dude, we need to give this dude a name.
Yeah. So
Kris is Cloud is a one syllable.
So heroes are one syllable.
Villains are as many syllables as you
just as many as we can get
in there.
And and it has to be something that's clearly and obviously evil in a way that nobody could possibly be surprised when he turns out to betray you.
It's just some evil syllables.
Jesus. So let's just get going here. Let's see where it goes.
Let's just build some syllables.
Okay. This guy, he's something satanic, Lucifer,
Lucian,
Lucianiosaurus. Lucianiosaurus.
Yeah. Dinosaurs are the most evil animals.
Both named by the same adoptive parents.
Yeah.
You'd think they would have thought about this ahead of time and been I wonder if we're setting these two up for two different life paths.
Right? They didn't give him much of a chance. It's fuck, dude. I'm either going to be a dinosaur or a villain in a JRPG. And I'm super not a dinosaur. Oh, what if that's the twist? What if how Loki is actually a frost troll?
Yeah.
What if Lucianosaurus is actually a dinosaur? What if that's his secret?
That's his great secret and his great shame.
He's from the lost dinosaur clan that once the dinosaur gods of old, and he's trying to resurrect
the great dinos that created the world.
Yeah.
I decided to go with an arm behind the back.
Oh yeah, you don't even know what's back there.
Sort of look. You don't know what's back there.
Is he picking a wedgie? Is he holding a dagger? You don't know.
What's he got going on? No one really knows for sure. Not even him. Okay, he's got kind of one of these things going on.
He's just got some fire.
He's got hovering. Some fire. He's a bit of a mage.
Right.
Because in this world, magic is evil.
Right. And it was a lost art practiced by the dinosaur emperors of old.
The dinosaur emperors, and there was a reason that it is now forbidden.
Yes.
But Lucianiosaurus, our villain here, he found a tome, probably. Maybe that's what he's got behind his back.
Maybe. You don't know.
He found a tome.
But you expect him to be holding the tome back there.
Yeah.
Lucianosaurus, you got a tome back there? No.
No. Don't worry about it.
No.
It's not really any of your business what I got back here. That's his voice.
That's the English dub.
That's the English dub of his voice done by me.
We do all the voices for this game.
Yeah.
I do Fly
spikes.
Butler.
Oh,
Kris, come here. Kris, look at this.
No.
Look at this, Kris.
I don't think I want to.
Kris,
no, thank you.
Look at this.
No, thank you. Goodbye. Okay, so he's got some little booties. And he's looking pretty evil, I think. One more thing, though, that he needs, because he's got to have a sword. And in the traditional Sephiroth style,
it's got to be
the evil man has to have a very thin sword.
But it's got to be.
But it's very long.
Very long.
Just why and how would it even be feasible to use?
It's just like you got to chop something all the way over there.
So it kind of comes down this way.
It kind of is it stuck in the ground a little bit? It's just like it's lifting him off the ground.
It goes straight into the ground.
His feet aren't touching the ground.
It goes straight into the ground, and here's the weird thing about it. It comes all the way around.
Oh damn,
so
dude!
Here it is up here now.
Oh wow!
Where it finally comes to an end. Unclear how that works.
It's dinosaur
but there's like
magic.
Some ground kind of falling from up here.
It doesn't make any
dinosaur
sense.
Magic.
So yeah, that's
no one really understands
That's the whole thing on the level, because the first time you fight him, you don't expect that. You don't know that the sword he can attack. Like he attacks the ground, you think you got to jump, but if you jump, he still hits you.
He still hits you. That's one of his many tactics. Okay, I like this dude.
Okay,
but as everyone knows in a JRPG,
the villain doesn't stay looking.
He starts off as a real pretty boy.
But then you beat him, and then they're like, "Fuck, we still need to make more game."
Yeah, this wasn't dramatic enough.
Yeah.
So you got to have at least one transformation.
Right.
So and now, as we've, I guess, determined the lore of Lucianosaurus.
Right. He's gonna transform into a dinosaur.
He's got to become a dino.
Yeah. A beautiful anime dino.
A beautiful anime dino that all the people on Tumblr will be making fan arts about. He keeps the hair.
Yeah. If anything, the hair gets more like
even longer and floppier. And he still kind of has the same look on his face.
Yeah.
He's still kind of bored. This isn't really doing it for him.
Yeah.
To be honest. Like, it's fine.
He's so angsty. He's like, I hate my name. It's so dumb.
Yeah, and I feel like in these games, like when the bad guy is like your best friend, he's always like saying things that are like really clearly evil. It's like, maybe humans, need to be enslaved.
And you're like,
because
dude.
they can't.
Oh, Lucy.
They can't handle their own lives, and they want the comfort of being told what to do. It's like, wow, that sounds pretty evil, dude. Gonna be honest with you. I hope you don't betray me later.
It's like, nah. You're my best friend.
He would never do that. He's my best friend. He loves me. You can tell by the way he treats me all the time.
So yeah, I guess like he's a dinosaur, but like he's gotta have like all the elements of he's like an ultimate dinosaur. So he's got some
he combines.
He's got like the Triceratops stuff going on too.
I thought that was gonna be like a Pope hat for a second.
It could have been. I didn't go that route.
He's got the Triceratops kind of
thing.
What do you call that thing?
A frill?
A frill.
Is it a shield?
It's a beautiful frill.
I made his head too big.
Just give him a real tiny body.
Give him a tiny. My transformation is complete. Oh fuck. My head's too heavy. Oh no.
He's like, my transformation is complete, and Chris is like, is it? You sure you don't want to transform a little more?
You want to try again? He's like, no, I'm good.
No, this is it. Trust me. This is really as far as it goes. I wish I could do more. He's gonna need some wings too.
Yeah. That's what these are. These are. He's got some like pterodactyl wings.
Oh, they like crossed over. Does he have his arms crossed?
Yeah. He's like. I don't even.
He just looks like.
I don't even want to be here right now.
He just looks like a teen that is like sick of math class.
Well, that's another trope of just like having because the JRPG, I guess it's not like it has JRPG elements. It's also like a tactics game. Final Fantasy Tactics Advance.
Yeah,
is the one I'm used to. Where like the bad guy is just a sad boy.
Yeah, I think that's a bit of a unique situation though.
Well, I'm combining that.
Okay.
I'm combining that here. So we got.
He's just a sad dinosaur.
He's a sad dinosaur
with just a giant head.
He's a big, sad boy dinosaur with a giant head.
Oh my god, my waifu.
Oh man, our first fan.
Distant nerd has come close just to gaze.
Drawn by the beauty.
Oh, could I use that as my Twitter avatar?
Yeah, go ahead, dude.
Oh, lizard champ.
Please don't write any weird fanfics about this.
It's already done.
That's incredibly fast.
Please go to scaleaffinity.biz.
It's a business, I see, that you started.
Are you taking commissions for my precious Tyrannosaurus Hime-sama?
No, get out of here.
Oh no, you've got a broom.
Get!
Yeah, you.
Thanks for taking care of that, Jacob.
Yeah, no problem. We're gonna get a lot of those.
Yeah.
Someone's got to be ready to handle it. He just has little stubby brontosaurus legs.
For the front legs, and then he's got raptor legs.
Raptor back legs.
Yeah, which not super useful because he can't really
He can't kick with them.
He can't really kick much. He didn't think it through when he transformed.
Right. He just thought of all the things he thought was cool.
The suggestion was to draw all dinosaurs, right?
It was to draw all dinosaurs combined into one.
Yeah, it wasn't. What did we say the episode was about? It's about dinosaur draws.
Yeah.
This is the we just keep coming back to dinos no matter what.
I think that's really what Drawfee is kind of about. It's really about dino draws. It's excuses to draw dinosaurs, whether or not it's appropriate, and usually it's not. We're gonna need to add just a lot of accessories to this guy.
Sure.
Also, because right now he looks like kind of a Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah.
Dino.
Right. So
let's just get some stuff.
He's got that thing on.
He's got that matches his human form, so you know it's still him.
Yeah. So you know it's still him, and then I guess he just grows some belts.
He grows some belts for sure to hold up his dino pants.
Yeah. Oh, he's not wearing pants. He's just got belts.
He's just got belts.
He's just got non-stop belts all day, every day. Got some belts here. Got a belt going that way.
Oh, it's kind of a harness situation.
Yeah.
And people online will look to his costume elements and try to explain why it's a metaphor. It's no, it's okay that he's dressed like that. It's a metaphor for his worldview. You don't understand if you haven't played the game.
If you don't play the game, how can you judge?
How can you judge?
And now, stay tuned for 20 minutes of Nathan drawing belts on a dinosaur.
The least popular show on the Drawfee channel.
Nathan drawing belts on a dinosaur. That's what drawing belts on a dinosaur. Nathan drawing belts on a dinosaur.
Nathan drawing belts
on a dinosaur. I don't even know how this. I guess it's
I don't either.
It's going
Is that just going in around into
it's gonna wrap around. It's doing it's going all the way down like this, and it just sort of comes off there.
It's just dangling.
It's just dangling.
I think we've really done a better job this time of doing the worst JRPG.
They wanted worst, right?
They did, yeah. But I think last time we just kind of made a good one.
You made a good one. I think Fly Butler was pretty awful.
Fly Butler is pretty awful. You're right. I'm just bad at making the worst.
Yeah, you just make good things, Jacob. And you take a page out of my book.
Try making a bad thing. Take a walk on the bad side.
So dumb.
he looks like a teen who was trying to be a cool anime villain, and he's like, what's cool? Belts, right? Is this? Am I doing it right? Is this how I wrap them around?
And then he also has angel wings, because you gotta have the angel wings.
He played Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, he knows.
The Legends of Kris exists in a world where Final Fantasy VII also existed.
Yeah, exactly. Final Fantasy Tactics Advance takes place in a world where Final Fantasy also existed, and then they get transported into a version of the game. That's a great game. You guys should play it if you haven't.
Yeah, I played it too. It's really good. I never beat it because I'm bad at tactics games.
Oh, well, here's the thing. They made assassins super OP, so you just need to make your team all assassins.
Oh, great. Now I can go back and stomp through it real quick.
Yeah, just stomp through it. Just go in there. And the music in that game, too.
Yeah, I like to imagine a pretty dope boss theme is playing right now.
Oh, yeah.
Is this like he transforms and this is like his combat pose?
Yeah,
Like Kris and his level 99 team with their legendary weapons are standing and facing off against this just fucking sad teen dinosaur.
he's smoking too. It's like, yeah, he's got like a little bit of.
He's got a little mustache. Oh no.
He like gets It's like because all at the end of the day, like all anime and JRPGs are metaphors for puberty, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's
for sure.
we're just being a little bit more heavy-handed with it.
We don't believe in metaphors.
Let's give him an earring
here at Drawfee.
But it's just going through the.
We don't believe in metaphors and we don't believe in subtlety.
And I guess for scale, so like this is about how big they are in this. Like Kris is a little bit taller. He's a little bit.
Well, it's mostly his hair.
Yeah, but then like when he transforms, Kris is like.
Oh wow! What a tiny little baby.
He's like down here.
So, but he still is not breaking a sweat.
He didn't even break a sweat, and he's just like.
Overall, this has been a real easy trek for Kris. Not had much problem at all.
Strangely enough, the long sword still just as long. Let's get that. It's coming out here, and it's just going
all the way down.
All the way.
But it's not any thicker.
No,
it's just as long.
It's just as long. So it's coming up through here. Great.
Beautiful.
So yeah, guys, check out Legends of Kris coming to every system forever. This fall, winter. What'd I do? I'm on the wrong layer. We're sorry.
Sorry.